Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the guy, Professor O, coming through with a dose of that good yolk. I'm everywhere like broken glass. I'm around like a circle. Anyway, anyhow, let's get down to this round now. Today, I want to talk about, hold on, let me fix the mizai. Today, I want to talk about falling in love with the boring. Now, what does that mean? What does it sound like? Exactly as it sounds and actually exactly as it means. Now, I say that because as you're developing, growing, getting older, etc., so forth, maturing in your way, even though we don't use that term mature, we use high development or constantly, steadily development because we are a work in progress and we're always going to continue to develop. Maturity already, as you know, as I like to put it, we're not talking about fruits or vegetables, but it always hits a point of in this. Maturity hits its peak. Being that we're consistently growing and constantly learning, we're always in constant state of development. Can you dig it? Yeah, I think you can. Now, if you haven't noticed, I am enjoying this beautiful Saturday morning. I heard the birds chirping, a little bit of drizzle, the rain. Felt real good. Now I had that fresh breeze of air, open that window. Ah, still in the shelter though. Well, God is good. God gives grace. You already know we're going to be making some more videos in the future that won't be in that situation. I'm calling it and I'm claiming it. Can you dig it? Yeah, I think you can. Anyway, let's get down to this round now. So, fall in love with the boring, right? Well, first and foremost, as you already know, let me show the book. Stop playing. You already know, handy dandy notebook. Who writes the script? Your boy does. Don't beat me up. Now, the boring will always outdo the exciting. The exciting is entertaining, the boring is secure. Now, I need you to really understand this because even me, personally, I have a very charismatic and outgoing personality. You'll see it sometimes in my videos. Sometimes I'm very chill and stoic, but most of the times, if you get to know me a little bit more personally, I am very naturally charismatic because I am sexy. And there's nothing you can do to stop that because God has blessed me with that. But I digress, and I speak that humbly, but with a high self-esteem and confidence to it, right? All right. Well, also realize, but as we're getting older and we're maturing and we're learning more about ourselves, you have to also realize the boring is way more exciting than the exciting. Why? Because you start to appreciate what the boring has to carry. Like, first and foremost, I clean up my space every day, every morning. At least before 9 o'clock hits, my space is clean, swept, sprayed up, wiped down, whatever that's necessary. But most of the time, it's swept and sprayed, literally. Every single morning. I have to. Why? Because at the same time, I start my morning very early to get more out of my day. Now, you'll hear a lot of people say, "There's not enough hours in the day. Look at me. There's not enough hours in the day." There's not enough hours in the day because you're not taking advantage of the hours you already have. Organize your day. Stick to your script. Create a script. Stick to it. Now, of course, it's going to be boring, but the boring is going to yield more fruit. Why? Because at the same time, it isn't exciting. You're handling your business. And when you handle your business, then it becomes exciting. Then you make room for the excitement. Now you can sit down, relax, and actually be truly entertained when the entertainment's going. Or you can experience something wholeheartedly, fully, without worrying about anything that you had in the back. Can you dig it? I think you can. Sheesh. I digress. We're moving on to the next point. Naturally, we are drawn to excitement because of the because at the basic level, excitement appeases to our imagination and what else, all right? And senses, yes, indeed. The excitement definitely does appease to our imagination and our senses. Literally, it does at all times. Why? Because it's entertaining. Like, entertainment, who doesn't like entertainment? Looking from all shapes and forms of life forms, entertainment is a thing. If it doesn't like any type of form of entertainment, it's probably dead. And even the dead enjoys some entertainment, I'm sure. You've seen movies with zombies, they chasing it. That's their entertainment, unfortunately. But I digress. When you're dealing with developing and you're at a point where it's getting to a very, very pristine stage, you want to understand that there's a time and place for everything. Now, I'm pretty sure you heard that term, but that term becomes more essential as you develop further. That way you'll be able to have time organization, because time is really is in your hands and how you wield it. But how can you stay ahead of time, right? Because me personally, it's either you want to stay ahead of time, you're going to go with time, you want to be behind time. If you're behind time, well then yeah, this you need to really put some pep in your step. Seriously. If you're with time, all right, that's a decent start. But to me personally, if you're with time, then you're still late because at the same time You're just getting to the means and ends. But now if you're ahead of time, oh, lo and behold, then now you'd be able to sit back and watch it all come to you because you're already prepared. So when it comes, you're greeting it as if it's a friend. Ah, the time has arrived. How are you? Instead of moving with it, you like, yo, oh yeah, I'm here. Nah, I don't do that. I'm already ahead of time. I'm waiting for time to arrive to see me. So it's, oh, you arrived, time. How are you? Very well. Everything's good on my side, and you stay ahead of time, right? But again, you realize when there's a time and place, you're not longer appeasing to your imagination and your senses anymore. You're thinking more reasonable. And you're dealing and you're activating your reason. And now when your reason is activated, then that intelligent side is able to flourish a little bit more securely instead of more an imaginative state. Now, imagination is important, but at the end of the day, it's limitless. And the more you appease to your imagination, the more you'll be entertained, and the more entertained you'll be, the more time you'll be wasting. So you don't really want to kind of waste time. You want to utilize it and be ahead of time, so you have plenty of time that you'll be able to use your imagination and have time for it. Because when you're in that constant state of it, now listen, great ideas has come forward, and God has given great inspiration through that channel. But what I'm here to say is you don't want to stay in a channel where there's other things that need to be handled, because now you're not handling your business and then you're still daydreaming in an imaginative state. Your dream will never come true. You know what I mean? It'll be on a constant think about, like, oh wow, that's nice. Oh yeah, on the earth. No. We gotta get this done. We gotta see it. We gotta feel it. We gotta enjoy it. You know what I mean? We're gonna make this happen. Right? I digress. Oh yes, and this is simple. I don't even need to expel more on it, but the born will secure our future and secure and build our foundation. Simple. That's it. Because then I'm going to lead into the next point. So let me just get to the next point or whatever. Yes, traits that carry us for the long ride are very few are exciting. You know, they're really not attractive at all. However, they are appreciated later on. And these traits consist of discipline, patience, kindness, steadfastness, humility, attentive to others, kindness, being empathetic. What else I've written down? And consistently being organized. Once these traits are aligned and you've been refining them and mastering them, and then now you can tailor made it to your current situation and any situation that you experience or when you come into, then things will happen on your timing. And not only it'll happen on your time, it'll happen in your comfortable, it'll happen on your pace, it'll happen in your comfort, right? You gotta be uncomfortable to be comfortable, right? Because the more comfortable you are, you'll have uncomfortable thoughts. And then it'll take even more and it'll feel even worse when it's time to get uncomfortable. So you want to stay in a state of uncomfort consistently. That way you'll be able to get used to doing something uncomfortably and you'll get the rewards that you want comfortably. Simple as that. Everybody wants, like guys, you want to be jacked and you want to be big and strong, like, oh, this, that, and the third, all less extraness, right? And you want to do all that, but then you don't want to work out. You don't want to go to the gym, you know what I'm saying? Then you got the shorties out there, she want to look good, she want to have the body, yada, etc. and so forth, which is fine, dandy, and smooth, but she's sitting on the couch all day eating ding dong. Like, what are you doing? You know? So it's kind of like, it's, you want it, you gotta earn it. And then when you earn it, you learn it. And then when you learn it, it's yours. Or is it the opposite? When you learn it, you earn it. And then when you earn it, it's yours. Whatever. The case may be, it rhymes, it's on time, and it sounds fine to me. Can you dig it? Yeah, I think you can. And that's all I wrote down. So that's it. So again, we're going to wrap it up with that. Again, this message is for the adepts out there, for the master, the expert, the proficient, the efficient, the self-efficient, the one that's always doing it and never losing it, that's growing, that's glowing, that's going at all times. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. And remember, do good, speak good, see good, because when it is good, it's all good. Can you dig it? And for the haters out there that love looking at your boy, make sure you look at my good, for I am sexy. Yeah. I think you can dig it. All right. Peace, love, and God, guys. I'll see you in the next video.